What's up, guys? It's Russell at Hustle Paintball, and this video is going to be a first look, first impressions / overview of the customizable player jerseys from Kohn Sports. Now, there's a handful of things Kohn does that really puts them on that next level or raises the bar when compared to other customizable paintball jersey manufacturers. So one of the coolest things about the Kohn jersey is that the materials found, like on the spandex cuffs, spandex collar, and the mesh down the sides, is that it's the same material found on NCAA football jerseys. And on top of that, the threading that's used is almost mil-spec-like, meaning it's reinforced. So with that stitching, plus the NCAA materials, you know this jersey is designed with paintball in mind. Sliding on turf, crawling through mud, getting shot by a paintball, that's no problem. The cloth that's used is antimicrobial, which in plain English means these jerseys won't get as stinky or as gross as quickly as other articles of clothing. So if you're like me and leave your jersey or your clothes in your gear bag for an extra couple weeks, depending on your climate, you'll know you can open up your gear bag and there's not going to be a giant mushroom growing out of the shoulder of your jersey. So it's really nice to know a little extra that they put on these jerseys. And speaking of the cloth, the cut on these jerseys is terrific. They knew that, as paintballers, we kind of like certain areas to be a little bit more baggier than others. They know that we like pads in our jerseys. The cuffs on these, they're spandex, like I said a second ago. They're not too tight. They're nice and soft. They feel great. The collar, it sits flat. It's not itchy at all. It is stretchy. So again, if you're like me and sometimes put your head game on a little too soon and realize, oh, I need to put my jersey on, just know you can toss it over, it'll stretch over and go back to its standard fit, and it feels great. The mesh that goes from pretty much the cuff down to the side is perfect. It's a great width, a lot of cooling for those hot days. I know it's going to be winter pretty soon here. But just, again, guys, a generous cut. They designed this paintball jersey with paintballers in mind. They know what we like, and it's comfortable. It fits great. Now, my favorite thing about the Kohn jersey so far is the printing. The best way I can describe it is it's like HD on cloth. Look at the Anomaly A, for example. When you get up close, you can see the shards coming out of the A are very sharp. There's no fuzziness, there's no blurriness. Your sponsors that you may or may not have look just as sharp as well. The Hustle Paintball logo and PB Riot logo look like they were straight up ripped off our website or our business card. I mean, look at that detail, it's brilliant. Even the detail on the mesh, which is on the side of the jersey, I mean, you can clearly tell the Anomaly logo is the normal broken logo. But keep in mind, it depends on your template. Make sure your template that you use is as high definition as possible before you send it into Kohn. Earlier in the year, when Hustle was trying to get these Anomaly jerseys designed, a few manufacturers gave us some hiccups. A few guys on the team want a little bit of extra flair in their jersey, which is totally fine. Every team has those guys. So the manufacturer said, hey, in the queue of jerseys, it's too hard for us to have 1 or 2 or even 3 jerseys with that little extra thing. Sorry, it's just, we can't do it. The chances of messing up is too high. With Kohn, they said, hey, it's no problem, not a problem at all, no hiccups. So, with that said, Ben Lucero, Team Anomaly, just recently started a family, so congrats to him. He got his daughter's name, Mila, printed right on his left side, and this adds a little bit of extra uniqueness to an already customized jersey. So that's fantastic. And speaking of text, as I'm sure you've noticed, I have Callie's jersey to my right, and then the man, the myth, the legend, aka Dan Ross, aka Thunderboots, to my left. Whether it be a smaller, shorter name or a name with a lot of text, and again, depending on our template, it might change. It's easy to see, easy to read, it comes out great. Another example here, Alan, Landshark Hellwig, a lot of text, and sorry Alan, Dan's had a little bit more text than yours. But as you guys can see here, a lot of writing, comes out great. Again, at a glance, you can clearly see whose jersey's whose, with the precise printing of Kohn Sports. Kohn Sports also offers package deals, which is fantastic. So depending on the amount of jerseys you're purchasing, sometimes a free banner, free barrel bags, and free headbands are included, which is so awesome. It's a great way to rep your company on and off the field. And on top of that, it is the tail end of October. We've all come to recognize the color pink. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Kohn Sports is another company that's here to help help find a cure, push towards finding a cure. So they do have pink barrel bags, pink headbands, and pink head wraps. So just, again, another company taking steps to, eliminate this horrible disease and, really find a cure. And that concludes our first look at the Kohn jerseys, guys. Kohn Sports is actually a pretty small company. They're technically smaller than us. They have about 10-ish people there. They are growing. Everything that they design, produce, manufacture is all right here. It's happening all right here in the United States. I know we all love hearing that. Kohn's actually been around for a while though. This headband that I've been wearing for the past year or so, as you guys have seen in videos, is actually a Kohn headband. So if that eliminates any worry you may have on this new company, there you go, guys. They're legitimate. They use a dye sublimation process, which wields, again, as I've shown you guys, some of the most crystal clear, sharpest images on clothing or on cloth currently, on the market. So again, can't stress it enough. I know I'm repeating myself, but I mean, just look at these jerseys. They're amazing. So stay tuned though, because in a few months, probably the first quarter of next year, we're going to bring all these jerseys back into the studio and actually show you guys all the pros and hopefully no cons about the jersey and see kind of how well they held up over the cold Colorado wintry months. The other day when I was, swiftly ninjing through the shadows as one does, I did overhear there might be an Anomaly signed Kohn jersey giveaway. I don't know, it's just speculation at the moment. So if I were you, I would probably subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. Because if that actually does happen, the updates are going to be there first. So definitely get a hop on that. Later in the future, we're going to get more Kohn products, so you can buy those at hustlepaintball.com, of course. Read our blogs, guys, and join pbright.com and talk to myself or any of the guys on Anomaly and or Hustle about these jerseys and what we think about them. So with that said, guys, wish us luck on our jersey adventure, and I'm sure I'll see you soon.